You know you need me for it. Yeah. You know what I'm doing. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Oh, the sun is bright, huh? We are out here. What's today? Wednesday? What is today? I just let the heat talk. Yes, come on. Okay, so let's talk. Y'all ready? Yes, pull up in the demon on God. Yes, looking like I still do frauds. My shit. Okay, so we down here. What are we talking about, guys? Oh my God, we are down here, honey. We are down here. Let's talk about Candy Speak on it. Let's see, Candy Speak on it. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Real Housewives All Stars. Somebody wanted me to talk about the Supreme Court ruling for children life, sentencing them with life without possibility of parole. Girl, what? Blueface, Steve Harvey, Dr. Umar, and Chloe gets cheated on again, honey. So we can talk about as much as we can. We're going to see how long it's going to take the diva. And then we will get down in the comments and do like we normally do. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. We are down here, right? Okay. So let's talk. Okay, so Candy Speak on it. I watched it, the part 2. You know, I really don't fool with Candy. Y'all know I'm never here for Sugar Mama Burris. I am never here for her. I don't particularly care for Candy. She is not one of my favorite housewives. Along with Porsha, and now Drew has stepped in. She actually number 1 above Candy and Porsha. But I don't like Candy. Y'all know, if y'all been watching, you know, here any amount of time, I think she's dry. I think she's dry as hell. I think she's boring. But I've always given her props when it comes to her business acumen. You understand what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people saying she's not really doing nothing down there, but what she did, in terms of this situation that she was talking about on Speak on It, on the part 2 of Speak on It, I think that I think we should talk about it, because I think it's like very interesting what happened. Now, she starts talking about, she was with Don Juan. She starts talking about Riley and her child support and how people are asking about that. I can believe, but it's so disappointing to hear people tell Candy, because she is wealthy, that Block is relieved of all his responsibility in paying money to financially support the liability he created when he was partnered with Candy. And now she's saying that he's paying back child support and what he didn't pay at all. So he's going to pay 18 years. I don't know how much money that they awarded her or told her that he needed to pay back, but I have no problem with that. I agree with it. I don't think that Candy has anything to do with Block's responsibilities. Riley, when you have a child with somebody, half of the responsibility of taking care of them and until they turn 18, it's a liability, right? And you know how I always say, marriage is a business. You are 2 sole proprietorships forming a partnership, and the things that you create and the liabilities that you create during the partnership and the assets that you acquire during the partnership, when the partnership is dissolved, you still have to take care of you have a liability that until it's matured at 18, you have to take care of it financially in addition to other things. If you're not in the home, they need to put a dollar amount on the amount of, you know, attention, time spent, all of that stuff, and put a dollar amount to it. And that's how you come up with your child support payments, right? He don't pay child support. That means that he didn't keep up his end of the bargain to pay half on this liability until its maturation. So you gotta pay. I think I don't understand. It's child support. It is child support. Now, pay the girl. She want to go to school. She's in NYU. It's not cheap. Candy can't be the only one. She wants her money back. So, and it's a perfect time. Now you can say your child support money sent your daughter to school. Okay, help sent your daughter to school. At least get 1 gold star as it relates to the kid. God damn. She also wanted to make it clear that she was not Block's side chick. Block was a player in the game. He had a bunch of women, and Kandi wasn't the only one. She thought she was the only one, and then she broke into his phone using his tattoos, using the numbers from his tattoos. Men are so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Y'all be dumb as hell. Just dumb. The problem is y'all be dumb, but because society has told you you have a penis, so you're smarter than everybody, you do things very simply. You're simpletons. People say men are simple. Yeah, it's not cool to be simple. You don't want to be a simple ass nigga. But because you guys really don't, I could get into a whole thing about not being the greatest. It's okay being simple. It's okay to think simply. Your passwords, women. I've seen Kim Kardashian on TV break into one of Khloe's boyfriend's voicemail.
Yeah, I don't want to hear weird messages. But this tricks the system to get you right into his voicemail.
You now have the deleted message recovery feature in your phone. This feature allows you to review messages that you have previously...
I got into his voicemail.
Enter the number. So she checked his thing. She heard different messages. It was a bunch of different women. He was doing what men do in terms of how society tells them that they need to navigate and how they need to relate to women. It's just fucking a bunch of women, fucking. So Kandi got with a raggedy ass nigga like a lot of women do, right? And he ain't shit, and she found out he ain't shit, and she wasn't the side chick. She wanted to let everybody know. He didn't have no chick. Everybody was on the side, honey. He didn't have a main course. Anyways, she gets into the Real Housewives of Atlanta situation, right? Don Juan is there interviewing her. She talks about the group chat, and they have a group chat with all the women, and then of course everybody has their separate chats, right? That they actually, Cynthia and Kandi and Kenya probably have a separate chat from the rest of the cast because they're not all friends, unfortunately. They have their separate chats going on. Nene took it upon herself to send screenshots of their conversation to a blogger. We already know who it is. So Nene gave the blogger some text messages with Porsha talking about Kandi. They was all talking about Kandi. But Nene sent the part of the text messages that only showed Tanya and Porsha talking shit, right? And at the end of the day, they wanted to make a donation, right? In lieu of whatever was going on, they wanted to make a donation from the production company. They wanted the production company, right, to make a donation. The whack-ass Truly Original, the production company, they wanted them to make the donation, right? She said that they didn't have any numbers. They was just talking, right? They were just talking, and she had a different idea. I don't agree with them getting upset that Kandi went on her own to who she had relationships with in the company to see that people get opportunities within NBC Universal, Bravo. Not with Truly Original. That's a white-owned company who clearly is, I don't know. They look like they're trying to sabotage the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what it looks like to me. I've never seen the worst. Has got to be the worst produced show on reality TV at this time. It is. They should be ashamed of themselves. They're probably not. They probably like it because they want the other franchises to be popular. But they won't be popular without a black cast member. Get into that. So Nene gives the blogger the shit. Porsha and Tanya talking shit about her. The blogger is online. Anything that has to do with that group of women, this particular blogger, y'all be telling me that I'm too invested and all this other stuff, bitch. When I tell you that shit is teetering on obsessive, bitch, okay? Kandi sends her emails to the higher ups, and she lets them know what her demands are and what she would like, right? And this is what was talked about in that Vulture article, right? And so she asked for all of these things, and they announced a new production company to work on season 14. I don't know if it's going to be, well, not work on season 14, I'm sorry, a new black production company to work with, Bravo, okay? Not necessarily Real Housewives of Atlanta, but they announced it. And it's funny because Porsha made a post to the girl, and congratulated her. But this was through Candy's efforts, right? Okay. When Candy got the word back that, you know, what she asked for, they were able to deliver, she was happy about it. And so she's like, hey guys, you know, this is what happened. She said, Cynthia was happy, Kenya was happy. Like, girl, congratulations, that's dope. That's dope as hell. You know, Candy is doing her part. Porsha comes in on the group text talking about, I'll read it later, being dismissive. When I tell you I don't like, bitch, you ain't gotta read shit. Can you read, bitch? Can you? Shit. You ain't gotta read a motherfucking thing. Anyways, the next day, I'm getting pissed. The next day, she sends Candy a text message and says, I'm glad you got what you wanted. Candy was like, girl, this not for me. This is for other people, to give other people opportunity, okay? You know, that for me, making a statement like that, you got what you want, for me, that shows me that Porsha looks at these things as self-serving, right? Why would you tell Candy or congratulate Candy for getting what she wanted? Like, girl, no. So Candy was like, it's not about me. So they were mad they weren't included on the email. To me, I feel like you don't have a reason to be mad. If I have a relationship with somebody, listen, and this is what Candy, what her point. But for me, my point is, if I'm sending an email to a leader or an executive or whatever, because I have some ideas, I'm not going to go to my coworkers, one, who I don't really get along with, right? And who don't really, are not really movers. They're not leaders in that way. They're the type of people who need someone to tell them to put one foot in front of the other. They're not proactive at all, right? So I'm not going to put you on the email. I'm going to list my demands or requests or whatever and send them on. If they get taken care of, great. You don't have to give me credit for nothing. Give these black people jobs and internships and whatever. I don't like Porsha, y'all. Candy's thing was that I'm not going to put y'all on no email since Nene likes to send shit to bloggers. I'm not putting y'all on shit. This is something that is very serious. It's not for reality TV fodder. This is real. So I'm not going to put y'all on no email because y'all like to leak shit. And you're not going to leak no shit that I have my motherfucking name on trying to get people jobs and make a mockery out of this movement. Because this is for real over here. Well, I don't know what the fuck you doing over here, that demonstration and that performance that you doing over there, honey. I don't know what it is, but over here, we making shit happen. So I'm not putting you on no motherfucking email so you can send it to that raggedy ass bitch over there on YouTube. Candy confronts Porsha at Todd's party. She says, it wasn't meant for you to see. That's fair. That's fair. I was talking about your ass. You shouldn't have saw it. So Candy was like, I don't know what Candy was saying to her. I wish we would have saw it, because what she was saying to her had nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. It had nothing to do with that. Candy's position was, bitch, you was talking shit about me on a separate text message, and now you got this funky ass bitch down on the damn internet talking shit about me and calling me names and shit, bitch. Well, it wasn't meant for you to see. All right, bitch. Okay. So Kenya comes over to Porsha and basically lets the bitch know, you on some self-serving shit. I done clocked you, right? And you know, whenever Kenya walks into a space, Porsha loses her shit. She cannot, for some reason, maintain control when Kenya comes around. She loses her shit. She loses it. She loses it, right? Because Kenya sees Porsha for her works. She can flash all 500 of her teeth. She can bat her pretty eyes. She can flip her weave. And she can bounce her ass. And y'all will be like, okay, Porsha. Okay, Porsha. Okay, Porsha. Kenya doesn't see it for Porsha. She has never seen it for Porsha. And when she clocked that bitch, she said, bitch, you on some self-serving shit. Because why wouldn't you be happy for Candy and for what she's done? You mad because you wasn't on it. You mad because you ain't a part of it. So whatever happened, Porsha went to who she went to have the scene pulled. And I'm sure that she framed it in this way, the way that she framed it on her IG Live. She said, I'm sure that she went and said, I don't want this to look bad on Black Lives Matter. And what would any white ass corporation do in these sensitive times? Pull the shit. Because we don't want shit coming back on us. Pull it. Pull it. If the black girl with the big ass and the 5,000 teeth come in here telling you this has something to do with BLM, they don't know. They don't get it. Now, if you had some black staffers, you would have, and black producers, you would have been able to see this wasn't even about Black Lives Matter. That could have been a great storyline. Y'all really could have made a great storyline as Kenya questioning the Porsha's activism. You could have. But no, what you did was pull the scene and leave a bit of her questioning her activism with no context whatsoever. None. So you have allowed the viewer to create whatever narrative they wanted to create. You guys are liars, the producers. You're liars, and it seems like you are trying to set one of the cast members up for failure, but I don't think that that's going to happen. Kenya said you want to look like the only one doing something, which is self-serving, right? I want to look like I want the praise. I want everybody to say, oh my God, Porsha, you're doing great. You're doing great, Porsha, like Andy did, right? I'm so proud of you, Porsha. You sold all the Girl Scout cookies. I'm so proud of you. Instead of saying, I'm proud of all of you women who did the work in whatever way that you perform activism, whatever way that you do it, because quiet is kept, Kenya's activism comes from helping women with their fertility issues. That's activism. Making sure more babies are born. Okay? That's activism. Getting people jobs. That's activism. Going against police brutality. That's activism. Being black and people being black and queer, that's activism. I'm going against whatever system that you've created to marginalize and oppress people. I'm working against that. Against the medical industry, against the education system. That's activism. You can't tell me just because we have this overabundance of police brutality, that's the only way that people can perform activism. But if you don't know activism and you're only doing it to perform, you would assume that anyone else's efforts would look like you weren't doing enough. Porsha, you ain't shit, and you ain't never gonna be shit. So she got mad, she stopped filming, whatever. Anyways, Porsha gets down here and lies to y'all. What I say? She came down here and showed you all 360 of her teeth, Miss Alligator Mouth herself, and lied to y'all. You could sit there and say, I said she got on an IG Live. She lied and showed y'all text messages. She pulled a Chad Ochocinco, bitch. She showed y'all text messages that didn't have nothing to do with the issue. So that's why everybody was in the comments like, I read the text message. They didn't seem that bad. Yeah, because she didn't show you the part where she was talking shit. Because once again, Porsha is all about what? The image. Right? All about the image. Miss Surface is all about what it looks like. So that's why she went to the producers and said, I don't like how it looks. And we're arguing about Black Lives Matter. We're arguing about Black Lives Matter. You guys don't want any negativity surrounding Black Lives Matter. You guys better pull it. You don't want any problems. And what is a white ass corporation gonna do? Pull it. Because they don't want what? No problems. He's smart enough to know that I can only show you these text messages, right? I can only show you these text messages, but I'm not gonna show you all of them. Kenya was mad about how they were showing her statement out of context. If anybody is saying that you said something about somebody and they're going off, and you know that the fans cannot stand Kenya, right? People who love Porsha can't stand Kenya. So while Miss Porsha, the Girl Scout, is out here getting arrested for Breonna Taylor, you got somebody, so it should be seen as noble and admirable, right? She did that. She put herself in harm's way. She sacrificed herself. She sacrificed herself, right? Bitch, Porsha ain't shit. Like, she keeps proving to me she ain't shit. I don't see how y'all fuck with Porsha. So now there's going to be a new black production company working with Bravo. Thanks, Candy. Oh, when the magazine called Candy, they had all of the information already about what happened in the scene. And so she didn't have to. So like when Porsha was saying, oh, you should have cleared it up, bitch, wasn't nothing to clear up. They had the whole story already. So she was like, I don't know who Cynthia, Kenya, I don't know who told the people who was doing the interview, but they knew everything already. You should have accepted the interview. You should have talked to them so that your black ass could have cleared it up. Why the fuck Candy gotta clear some shit up? Bitch, you cleared it up. You the one acted a damn fool in the scene. Nobody else did but your ass. So you had an opportunity to clear it up, but no, Candy should have cleared it up. Anyways, so Candy at the end of this said, when they did that Black in America special, they did not have the granddaughter of the civil rights activist who is employed by this company on the roster to be on the show, on the special. Candy, once again, after you got divorced from Cordell, remember when she gave you a spot in that play so you wouldn't be broke down? She gave you a spot on that play. And here she is, I don't know how many years later, telling these people, hey, look, y'all gotta give the girl... Y'all gotta put Porsha on this show. She's the granddaughter of a civil rights activist. They're like, oh, okay, oh yeah, let's put her on there. Okay. If it wasn't for Candy, your black ass wouldn't have been on there. That would have looked real crazy. And if she was a bitch, like you're a bitch, she would have said, I don't know, Porsha's not on the list? Okay, well, let's go. Roll the cameras. It just proves over and over again that the bitch ain't shit. She ain't. All right, y'all. Take care of each other. Let me know what y'all think. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.